It is a pleasure to see you again on my CryptoQ Media channel. The amount of XRP in circulation has increased by 50% in the last 7 years. There is a greater selection now than in the past. The main reason for this is that Ripple's value is lower now compared to how it was in the past. So, some people think Ripple shouldn't hold as much. Their comments, such as "oh, that means there's more out there," have a different effect. There are benefits and drawbacks, you know, my friend. Where can I even begin to fill this space? I do have some thoughts to share regarding this matter because such a significant rise in the circulating supply is reason for alarm. Take XRP, which hit a new all-time high not long ago, into consideration. Those are legitimate concerns, in my view. View XRP price snapshots from the last 2 cycles, while the market was experiencing its euphoric bull run. I mentioned in my last video that I was probably going to do this, but I wanted to demonstrate how quickly things can change. One news report indicated that the crypto essential Ripple escrow amount has fallen to 389 billion XRP. This means that Ripple's escrow reserve, which held 55 billion coins in 2017, is now much less, at 38.9 billion. In its most recent quarterly report for 2024, Rulia detailed its XRP holdings, including those in escrow, to provide customers an idea of how the business was doing and how the XRP ledger was doing during that time. The total amount of liquid XRP held by Ripples was, I'll round it up, 4.43 billion as of September 30, 2024. Then there is the $389 billion escrow reserve. They adjust their sales based on the global volume, since they have always been cautious to sell off a little portion of the whole volume. Their daily sales are powered by the sell pressure in this way. They can make a yo-note XRP sell and it will go in any direction, up, down, sideways, or invisible. Little evidence suggests it would affect the price of XRP, as one would expect from such a tiny fraction. True, there is a lot more XRP floating about now than there was before, but that's hardly surprising. Actually, I will retrieve a historical snapshot for you at this very moment. December 10th is therefore left. I need to verify that. Nearly 7 years ago, there were 36.7 billion XRP in circulation. Today, that number has increased to around 56.7 billion. Hence, a 50% increase once more. I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh. As a result, the market is very competitive. What exactly is our strategy for negotiating a reduced price? At first glance, what I'm about to tell you could appear to be a substantial increase. Absolutely not. Actually, several coins' inflationary nature has been significantly more extensive than that. Assuming you are healthy enough to take it annually. The increase in the circulating supply of XRP, which is, say, 456% over the last several years, is not particularly noteworthy in comparison to other cryptocurrencies. A mere 7 years have passed, and that is the only difference. However, XRP has been vastly outpaced by coins with far greater yearly increases in circulation quantity in any given time span. Indeed, it is accurate. There have been some currencies with comparable values that have seen a dramatic increase in value recently. To address your concern, why isn't there demand for XRP? The problem is that the supply-side demand is insufficient to satisfy the current supply. This is so despite the fact that such things aren't necessarily the main cause of the issue. Oh, I perceive. Of course, the response is determined by the topic matter. Personally, I don't think it's totally missing. The fact that it remains one of the 10 most valuable cryptocurrencies by market capitalization is not random. After an astounding run 2 cycles ago, XRP was the greatest performer in the entire crypto asset class during that 2017 bull run with an increase of 80,000%. The price of XRP is finally consolidating after being artificially inflated for a while due to years of attacks by the SEC. Thus, it's acceptable that it took a little longer to cool off. The supply side is not to blame. The catch is that euphoric blast-off peaks have happened 4 times in the past, thus XRP has a shot at a new all-time high every 4 years. Totally forgot about the last one. As if that weren't bad enough, history is inevitably going to rhyme with itself, and here we are on the brink of yet another one. We will see that, in my view. You might also know that today is election day in the United States. So, looking at it from a historical perspective, it is after that point that the true fireworks do start to appear. Consequently, watching the demand is essential. Demand will, in my view, go up again at some point. You really have the tightest Bollinger Bands ever in 2017, when looking ahead. That has been thoroughly covered, hasn't it this time around? They're already snug. So when that happens, it does indicate that this item is actually bonded tightly. Will break at some point. Therefore, it's reasonable to wonder, did it negatively or positively? I think it's very probable that it will move up greatly as we are now in a bull market. I contend that this is so. I am just a random internet user. I am not suggesting that you buy or sell, so if I am incorrect, it is because of that. Nonetheless, I think my reasoning are sound, and I am totally convinced. Hence, even if the quantity that circulates is doubled, what would be the result as a whole? Do you think more people are putting money into cryptocurrency by itself? The XRP ecosystem reveals a whole deal more. Even though XRP account numbers have been steadily increasing for nearly 7 years, there were less than 700,000 when XRP was around $4. Midway through December 2017 saw this spike. At the moment, there are more than 5.3 million. Everyone pay attention, a 50% increase in the circulating supply is all that matters when you're at the blissful stage. It makes no difference how much once demand is considered, the number of individuals interested in cryptocurrencies far exceeds that, and the retail flow will resume, leading to a true ecstatic blow-off peak. Just think about it, fewer than 1% of the global population has ever held XRP. And yet, here we are, fixated on impractical matters such as the price of XRP or its supply, which cannot increase beyond 100 billion units. Still, even if the supply in circulation were to treble, tremendous opportunities would remain. That being said, I am not disputing that it plays a role. It's pointless, I'm telling you. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Appreciating my video is a privilege. Click the subscribe button and then tell me what you think when you're done.